Hey Tubes, it's Blazer Project. Well, I was gonna start on the bush hog today, but while I was up in Wichita trying to locate an engine, there wasn't any. And then Toolbox's brakes decided to say, I'm gonna throw you for a loop. So, I'm like, okay, what gives? I either got an air pocket or the fluid's just so old that, needless to say, I've neglected it. So, here we go. Got the back two tires off right now because we're doing a brake flush, and I mean, take that off and that won't come out. So, but yeah, it is black, brown, and everything. So grab a turkey baster. I got one. Look how freaking ugly that is. I'm doing the one person method. So, I mean, why didn't I do this sooner? Oh wait, that's right, because brakes are my biggest nemesis, and I'm not joking on that. So, I'm going to finish draining this, put some new fluid in it, and I'm not too worried about brake fluid getting on all this. Alright, we're at the driver's side rear, and look at all the black stuff I pulled out of the master cylinder. Now, I did put some other brake fluid in to try and flush it out a little, but you can see just how black that is. Now, what you want to do is, I've got a Gatorade bottle with a hose going through the top. It's as snug as you possibly can get. Lay it out as flat as possible. You don't want to be sucking air in. So, I've got it looped over the leaf spring to where only brake fluid will stay inside here. Period. Force the air to go in there, and hopefully this all works. So, I've already cracked it free, and before anyone says, it's a 10 mil on tool, I cannot find my flare wrenches for the life of me. So, I'm going to crack this loose completely to where I get brake fluid coming out of the bleeder screw, which is right on the back here. Let's see if we can give you guys a good view. Now the zip tie is there to keep some pressure on it and keep the hose from coming off, hopefully. So I'm going to shut you guys off, set you up, and then turn you on. And once I start pressing the brake pedal, this is going to get interesting because brakes are my biggest nemesis. Alright, both back brakes are now completely flushed and bled. Good lord, there was some crap in there. But now the fronts, I've got disc brakes on tool on the front. Plus also one trick I'm going to show you is, if you can't get it with the wrench, even though it fits, another thing to do is get a socket. Put it on there and just start lightly going at it. and then once it breaks free, you're good. One thing I also forgot to mention that I do is I pull the brake bleeder all the way out and check its condition, because you find this now, it'll save you a lot down the road. Plus also, the other side was clogged and nothing was coming out, but now it's good to go, so yay. But other than that, it's the same process. Break this free, hose on, and keep going. And then we're gonna button her up after I get these two and go test her out, because that's where the fun is, to know if you did a good job. Now what the frick? Oh, there's a TV guy down the road and the dogs are going nuts. Sorry. But I'm gonna shut you off, get this done, and we'll see what happens. Darn it. Sorry, I forgot to shut my gun mic back on. But now it's all buttoned up. Now comes for the fun part, driving it and testing it out. So let's fire her up, put her in drive, move forward so we can get the chocks out the rear, and test her in the yard, because if you can do this, then it's going to be just fine. I hope. I have not had a very good record with some brake jobs. Ain't been on other vehicles, they've been all on mine, but then again, my own stupidity. So, come on. Here we go. Got a good pedal. Drive. Oh yeah, pedal's back. And it's not instant anymore. So that's awesome. One chock, two chock. And the better they go on the chug. That's the hill. I'm gonna throw you up on the tripod. Let's see how this goes, cause we're gonna get some speed and hopefully not crash. Oh, it makes me feel so much better. Now if we can do that, oh man, it's perfect for the road now. So there you go, one man job as far as brakes go. Backs were a pain, but what do you expect when you got like an air pocket or old fluid from hell in it? So I mean, it's pretty simple. There are others that have done it. This is just my way of doing it. So one trick I do, which you saw earlier, is if you can't get it with the wrench, try and find a socket. And if you want to use a breaker bar, go on ahead, but be gentle if you can. Because I've broken my fair share of bleeder screws, and trust me, you do not want to pull one out at all. So tools, now gonna get the lug nuts torqued down, buttoned up, and I'm calling it a day, because that was my goal. And Monday, the mower deck comes out, and bush hog time. And once that is done, it's blazer, constant, 24/7. So be looking forward for that, because I've got to fix the building to where I can use it again, which means I need another inverter and a few other parts to allow me to have fans, lights, and everything out there. So it's a work in progress that's getting there, but I'm going to hold out till the 4th of July. After that, I'm going to start looking for a new job if I haven't been called back to my other. So that's the world we live in, but hey, it is what it is. I mean, I'm not faulting on anything. Toolbox's brakes are now completely done, flushed, everything, new fluid in it, and I got my pedal back. So I can't complain. So pretty much, like, subscribe, comment, follow me on Facebook and Instagram, and I'll catch you guys all in the next one. Peace.